always surrounds a young Vincent Price's character, trying to prove and show, I'm guessing, his innocence, the whole ambiance and allure and aura behind the film, the idea behind the film is very much interesting. This idea is not new in any stretch of the word, but it was fascinating. It's been done plenty of times, but it was still fascinating to see a young Vincent Price again. The woman in the film did great as well. I very much enjoyed them too, thoroughly enjoyed them. I wasn't too familiar with them though, in any of their body of work, so I'd have to do big dive, deep dive, research, see if they're consistently good, and if they have that longevity. Of course, Vincent Price played yet again another committed role character, distinctive role, different role. You know, like I said, the chemistry's off the chains in this movie. The cinematography, story development, characters, just everything. I wasn't too familiar with one dude who was dressed in a suit. And yet again, in another film, we see Vincent Price in a suit. And yet another movie. Not high right now, not high. Happy birthday, Tyrese. But yeah, the, I'm not high. Motherfucking web. Definitely a movie you gotta watch. Critique. Stuff like that. For the story alone, I enjoy that everybody, I'm sorry to hear that, it's like dressed very classy, very elegantly, just the likeness of the film, the art. If you want to be good, the art behind this film is great. Whole literature. Although I wasn't too familiar with a lot of the cast members or actors or so and so, I still think they did very much good in their roles that they were given. Very, very much so. This movie just has heart. It has that determination. with action. There weren't no fire scenes, there weren't no explosions, there wasn't none of that. It was just surrounded by surrounded. I mean, it was built around the story that of Vincent Price's character. And murder, like I said. I was never in prison. But yeah, the web. It was definitely one of the more different Vincent Price films for that time. I mean, we've seen him play villains, but we never seen him play like a man accused of murder. When you would do something, you would just outright do it. And then we never seen him play a man with the label of killing somebody or, being accused of going to put on him. So that was unique. No, I'm not on the ship. I'm on my mom's couch, playing and trying to recap the film. What else? I'm trying to remember what I remember because I was half asleep during this movie. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, but oh, it's cool. I don't remember any like romantic side stories. So that was fresh. The whole typical side stories, the love stories and all this and that. When done too many times, that gets to be repetitive. Especially knowing like, yeah, like they do at the same time sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. It's like that same recycled formula used in the movie. But I still enjoyed it. The whole ambiance of this movie. I'm glad there was no activity, no nudity, none of that. It was just firmly about the story, and they made the story the focal point. A lot of the time, certain movies, will stray away from the story to make it about some other thing. So, for me, knowing it was about the story first and foremost made it that much more captivating. I want to watch and see what happened till the very end. Even if I was damn near half sound asleep because I was tired, still made it interesting to watch. But the web, I'm trying to really give y'all stuff I remember. I don't want to just talk and don't know what happened. I mean, good morning. know there was a scene where that man and someone was having a conversation about something, so I do remember that cracking, which came off realistic, genuine, honest, great. I enjoyed that scene. What else did I remember? God damn, trying to think. Oh, I don't think there were really, from what I could remember, I don't think there were really any outright like murder scenes at all. I don't remember any murder scenes taking place or anything like that. Of course, it's alluded to. Of course, like that's the whole thing or purpose behind this movie is to investigate and figure out if Vincent Price's character actually committed a murder that he's accused of. Hell of a lot better than a fucking Desperation or Halloween 5 or Creepshow 3. I don't need to regurgitate that or really recap that or give my reasons why I don't like those movies because it's very well documented why I'm not a fan of those movies. So, yeah. I don't really even remember if there was like a love story in this movie. Real. There was one in, but I don't remember if they like had characters as a couple or male female characters interacting in scenes or anything like that. There's not even no trailer to like fully like emphasize certain things and recap certain things, you know. So I'm trying to remember from the Dome piece, specifically things that happened in order, That way I'm able to pinpoint, oh, this happened, that happened, you know. Alright, let's think. I mean, I could do imagery of it. You remember certain actresses, and I'm sure I've seen him in something. His name, I'm sure I wasn't too familiar with like Sean Lumbier. I couldn't even tell you. Some of the names I wasn't too familiar with. Some, except two I know of. Films, obviously. I've just seen my bad where Vincent Price and this woman were sitting on the screen together. He's looking directly at her. She's looking away the other way. So, it's not really on no romantic type of like level or timing, basically. They're not really looking at each other or their body language towards each other. So it's like kind of awkward, that self-awareness here. It's awkward because they're not looking at each other or for that much acknowledging each other. Interesting scene, but very awkward. Short here, slightly middle-aged dude and woman looking around, looking at something. Probably, making sure Vincent Price's character's not around or whatever. So they're not in any harm or any danger or something else that has caught their attention to be aware of, really watch and, make sure isn't out to do any harm or danger. So checked out. It's pretty self-indulging, self-aware, and very self-explanatory. Ain't really much to regurgitate or really recap. Man and that woman, he's sitting on like a pool table, across a pool table. She's kind of standing up. Now their body language to me, directly at her, eye contact. I'm from PA. She's looking directly at him. So it emphasizes that camaraderie, that togetherness, that they have that level of like intimacy, that level of deep connection. Her and Vincent Price didn't convey that because the body language wasn't there. The eye contact wasn't there. At least with these two, you could see the eye contact. They're looking at each other. So then in there, you can tell like they're romantically involved and romantically interested in one another. At least what I think. That's what I'm critiquing. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm not too sure. It's my opinion. It's all movies are is thoughts and opinions. Not always valid, not always true, but still. And her appears to be male. At each other. Unless they were just friends and they still had that level of intimacy and chemistry. And they were having a personal talk and something about somebody or something, basically. And that was her partner, because this dude's taller. That dude is kind of a little bit not that tall. So, yeah. That was great too. But, my tooth. Oh, there was a trailer, I just couldn't find it. But yeah. Vincent Price and that woman with something, wine, champagne, beer, vodka, whatever. So I guess it was just nervousness and butterflies, whatever. They maybe are like an item. It was just that anxiety, that nervousness. You always don't have to look at people for an extensive time. Like, look for a little bit, look away, because for some, it makes them, like, uncomfortable. It makes them feel weird when you look at them for too long. So, maybe that's what the situation could have been. So, yeah, it's that self-awareness that literature and the little things I keep to notice when watching movies. And I can tell the discrepancy between the one scene and then the other at first, but then I noticed oh look, they're sharing a drink. But that could just be something like casually, friendish, acquaintances, dude, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean they're romantically involved or dating or anything. They're just colleagues talking about something, catching up about something, drinking something, and hoorah. See, what I see to be Vincent Price, else shadow, as the man in the suit stands there and looks with, like, in the scene, which is kind of stupid. You're standing there and looking, and you see a man armed with a gun. You choose to just stand there and look and watch while this man has a gun in his hand and do nothing. Like, get out the way or move before he gets dangerous, more dangerous. Meanwhile, you just stand there, get out the way before anything happens. Simple as that. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm hopping off this live.